Don't wear yourself out. Uh, so, yeah, so I think the shrubbery, it's like okay. Like, it's not like the answer, it's not like the solution, it's not like everything's like magically perfect, but, uh, uh, it's like, I don't know, it's better. It's like, I'm not gonna like try and figure out like some magical thing that I can add that would like change everything and like make it all perfectly like I don't even know what I'm going for at this point. But I think like the I think like little features like that are gonna add enough separation that it's not like so brutal how flat and boring the other things are. Uh, so I should hmm. No, this is fine. This is fine how it is. Uh, doop doop. Just gonna put a little more over here. Yeah. All right. So, I don't know. At the same time, I really want this vegetation to do its thing and like break up the monotony. On the other hand, I like really don't even want this vegetation here in the first place. And for some reason, maybe it's because I spent so long I went so long like without any of these little like shrubs or whatever. They look so out of place now. Like they just don't look right. They just look weird. I think part of it is because I was like, I don't know, some of them are still like weirdly shaped because I was like thinking of doing the vine thing earlier and that didn't work out. Um, but yeah, I think I need at least like one feature of architecture, just one slight feature of architecture to like break up the monotony. Wow, look at chat. Look at chat. Um, um, I I don't think I have to worry about that much Asado. I feel like well, so part of the reason I'm kind of psyched about like digital in general. Like for one thing, I didn't like having like a giant binder full of like games and like having to like flip through cartridges and stuff. Like when it got to the point where like you could just like download stuff and then you know all your games would be like on your device and you could just switch between them however you know you could just like close one, load up the other without having to like swap any hardware. Like that was really cool. I just really appreciated that because it was really convenient, and I'm like I don't know. The other thing I like about it is that it well yeah it also deals with the topic that you mentioned where like you Cheeseman Panda. It popped up on my other screen, so I didn't have to look. Cheeseman Panda, thank you, thank you very much for your donation. Cheeseman Panda donates $2 and says, Cheeseman Panda pirated Skyrim and later bought it for full price at the store. Will it call me a bad person? I think you assume you meant will I call you a bad person? Um, I also didn't know anything better. I was like 11 or 12. I got a friend of mine to do it because I really wanted to try the game since I had no money. If it makes you feel any better, when I was a teenager, I downloaded MP3s off the internet. Um, that doesn't make me a pirate because it maybe like maybe I was at the time, right? Maybe I was, but like I'm not a pirate today because I am not a terrible person. Um, so whether it was right of you to pirate Skyrim, I don't care. Whether if you think I'm making a moral judgment on you now, I like why would I guess I'll ask you the question, why would I do that? Why would I what why would I do that? Um, so apart from that, thank you very much for your generosity. Thank you for donating. I I really appreciate it. um, so yeah. Um, oh, so yeah, Days Flash. I disagree with you. Days Flash. You say like oh wait, no. I guess you're not a. Oh no, wait. Maybe it's Nickel that I disagree with. So someone says, can you even be labeled as a pirate if you only did it once? Um, like I don't know. Like I'm not drawing up like a doctrine or like the rules for like what is and what is or what isn't. The point is like don't do bad things and don't be a person who does bad things, right? So like don't worry about like Tree of Anakin. Tree of Anakin flows out of the water with a donation of $2.01. Uh, Tree of Anakin says, "I just can't let anyone beat me in a donation." Thank you very much, Tree of Anakin. um, I appreciate your I appreciate your spirit of competition as well as your generosity. Thank you very much. Oh man, what was I? What was I? Oh yeah. Thank you. I'm still not. Oh man. Apart from the fact that I was like really distracted by the whole other discussion that we're having, I still like it's still really weird. The idea of like getting donations and all that stuff. So I I do want to very thoroughly uh, express my gratitude for, for to those of you are so generous because I still don't even like really know what to think about it. I I appreciate your support, I guess. Um, maybe I'll take a break from saying like strong political statements because I'd feel like a bit of a jerk if I don't know. I don't feel angry right now. I feel happy. So I don't know. Okay. Protospasm! Protospasm, the new winner with $2.02. I haven't gotten the message through yet, but Protospasm, thank you very much. Like I was saying, I it's like well here, let me put it this way. The way I feel about piracy is like the opposite, like literally the opposite of how I feel about donations because I don't know. I just it's literally like it's to support like something that you think is oh okay so Protosasm donates $2.02 with the comment hilarity. um, no, I just like so like part of the reason I get really annoyed about piracy is that it's literally the act of someone choosing to deny support, not even to just like not support, but to literally deny support while taking from an artist. And so on the other like so I mean like it's so rampant, like so many people are doing it. Like sometimes like I'm ashamed of my generation that like so many of us have such weak moral fiber. Um And so I think that's partly why on the other side of the coin, I'm just so blown away and I'm so impressed when people are willing to support like art that they appreciate and art that they like. So I I don't know. I just I never feel like I'm doing a very good job of expressing it. So I'm just gonna say it like a million times. Thank you, thank you everyone for your support, and thank you for yeah, even thank you just for like hanging out and being like cool people too. Like I don't know. I'm just really glad that we can. Trivanicus reclaiming the reclaiming the top spot so soon. Trivanicus donates $2.03 and says, "I cannot be beaten." Actually, he said it even more. And he said it in all caps and with two exclamation points. So I think it would be more like, "I cannot be beaten." Trivanicus, thank you very much. Thank you so much for your support. All $4.04 of it. um, if you didn't already, I'm pretty sure you now have your wings in side quest, right? Because I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that would get you there. Um, what am I even doing? I don't even. Oh, I'm not paying attention to chat. I should probably pay attention to chat real quick. Um, um, uh, so yeah, so while I'm reading over chat, thank you again, everyone, for for your generosity. I it warms my face literally. Like I'm sure my face is probably like bright red right now, or it's probably about as red as it gets. So, um, all right. I'm just trying to check if I missed anything because I had zoned out of chat for a healthy chunk of time at that point. Um, yeah. So the other reason that I guess I said I would stop talking as much about like piracy and that topic yet, but like the other reason that I'm so ready to rail against piracy is that it's so pointless. There's no reason to pirate something. Like if you want free media, like if you want to watch something, if you want to watch a TV show or a movie for free, like there are TV shows and movies that you can. Trivenigus donates. Trivenigus, thank you. Trivenigus donates $2.62 and says, Trivenigus says, 404 doesn't suit me well. So Trivenigus said, 404. I can't say all of them. Trivenigus donated 262 and says 404 doesn't suit me well, so now this makes 666. Thank you, Trivenigus. Cheeseman Panda. Cheeseman Panda donates $20 and says, says, Binder, you're the most awesome person I've ever met. You are someone different than different than other persons. And Cheeseman Panda demands I spend this money tomorrow to order a pizza with extra cheese on it when when said in chat. Cheeseman, ooh, oh my gosh, my laugh muscle is is going. It is in some serious stress position. Um, Cheese Red Panda, thank you. Thank you so much for your generosity. I think I can manage that. And Protospasm. Protospasm donates $2.04 and says, Travanicus, how dare you? Oh my gosh, thank you guys. It's like literal pain in the back of my head from laughing. Oh, thank you guys. Oh man. I'm think I can't even say. Thank you guys so much. It doesn't even sound right to say it. I can't like I feel like I can't even say it in a way that like actually like conveys like what I'm feeling right now. And honestly, like right now the back of my head is just like super sore. Oh man, I'm gonna have to like work out those muscles like when I'm off stream or something. Like stay like in shape with my muscles. Because- oh my gosh, I'm just gonna keep saying thank you guys because I'm gonna keep saying thank you until I feel like I've said it in a way that I've said it enough. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but was that one real? Did I read that correctly? Did that? It hasn't popped up on my other monitor yet. So was that? Did I? I'm okay. Uh, Trevanicus says, "What?" Trevanicus donates $100 and and says, "Why does this make you laugh?" Also, beat that cheese red panda. um, am I still live? Is this still happening? I feel like I missed a bit of time there. I apologize. I was a bit incapacitated there for a couple minutes. I think I'm back now. I feel like I'm back. Trevor Anikis donates $100 and says, "Why does this make you laugh?" I, I don't, I do technically understand what's happening right now. Like, I could, if someone asked me, like, what is happening right now, I could describe the situation, but it's like, it's one of those, and I'll catch up on chat too, because I've been tuning out of chat for like so long. I should get back to that at some point, and I should get back to game dev, right? Like I usually sometimes I make games on the stream. You know, I'm gonna kick it into away mode so that at least something's happening while I try and figure out what the heck is going on. Um, the I don't know why I'm laughing. I don't know why I'm laughing. Um, feels surreal. It's just like I don't like for the past year I've been like working independently, right? And I never really I have ideas about like how things could work out in the future, and like I like it took me like 5 months of streaming to actually like put it in the donate button, and I was really convinced that like it was not actually going to see any use. Like I would put it in there, and then like it would people would just like look at it and be like, and they would laugh because they would be like, yeah, like anyone's gonna do. I don't know. It's one. I don't have a good explanation for it, but I um I don't know. I'll think on that one. I'll get back to you. I really, I really can't say. I really don't know. um, Caps Island donated $5. Thank you, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Protospasm. Thank you, Trivanicus. Thank you, Caps Island. Thank you, Cheeseman Panda. If I'm scrolling back down. I forget if anyone else donated recently. Those are the only ones that are still showing up on the screen. You guys, if you can literally die from laughter, if that's a real thing, it might happen. So, thank you guys. Thank you. You give me faith in humanity. All right, I've been zoned out of chat for so long. I should probably give that a quick once over, and then I'll get back to work. I swear I will get back to work at some point. um, what Cripes? How far back was it that Okay, wait. All right, so if anyone asked a vital question, I'm gonna try and skim through chat and catch up, but I might miss something. So if anyone had like a super vital question, feel free to ask again. Um, um, excuse me. Sorry. 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 um, all right. Sorry. I'll I'll recover. I'll recover. um, did my face actually turn purple? I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that actually happened. I did I don't feel like I literally blacked out at any point. But honestly I guess I wouldn't have been super surprised if I did. Breathing's important. It's hard when you're laughing that hard. If I ever literally if I ever literally just like drop off death from oh gosh, there's a yikes. Yikes. I should talk to my doctor about that because apparently death from laughter is something that can actually happen, and that's terrifying. Oh man. All right. So no laughing matter. All right. Um. um. All right. I should get back to work. I should be getting back to work because as I do point out every so often, there's supposed to be a game dev stream, so I should be making games. Um, I oh man. I don't even know what to do right now. I like I don't know. Um, I do feel a little lightheaded. If anyone's wondering, like, how do you laugh that much? Um, yeah, probably don't laugh this much. Like, don't try it because apparently, it's according to that article, it's actually a risky proposition. So remember, kids, I am a professional. Do not try this at home. Do not uh, make sure that if you are going to laugh as much, do it under the supervision of a professional. Oh, we probably don't need a rain mode on all day. Uh, oh man, so how are you guys doing today? Do you have know any good jokes? No, don't say jokes. Don't say jokes right now. Oh, okay. Oh man. All right. I'm just gonna actually, yeah, just one last thing. The If we look at now the all-time top donators, where is it? All-time top donators. Yeah. Yeah, so you do kind of have you do still have a nice round or you kind of have it, right? You have like the if you look at the last three digits, it's still the same. Uh, oh, and Cheeseman Panda now has the second spot. If Dog then, uh, his reign has been ended. He has been overthrown. Oh yeah, so I mentioned it before, but you might notice in chat. I will get back to work. I will. I swear. You might notice in chat, True Vanicus now has the golden wing, whatever you want to call it. All right. I think some combination of being like incredibly lightheaded and in the first place, like I didn't even know like what I was gonna do next on this picture. I think the combination of those factors has left me a little bit disoriented. So I'm gonna get back to this. I'm gonna do stuff. I just like right in this very instant. I'm not sure. I'm not certain what I'm going to be doing. Um, I guess. Oh yeah. All right. So I think as just like a little thing, like I want to. I don't know. This window was like the shape of the window. I don't know. I. I'm a mess right now. I like. Oof. All right. No, I can do this. I can put. I can. I can. I can keep it together. I. All right. I'm just gonna do. I have no. I have no mind. I'm gonna do like. I'm just gonna do what I can. And right now, that's like some small things, like cleaning up the windows and stuff. In terms of the bigger stuff, yeah, I think before. Okay, yeah, yeah. No, I remember now. Before I died, before I died a few minutes ago, I was thinking to myself, I need at least one other feature of the architecture to just bring it like. Cheeseman Panda! Cheeseman Panda donates. Cheeseman Panda donates $2 and says, "You said we will never use the donate button." Oh my gosh! Wait, hold on, wait. I can't miss the message. Fredo Cheeseman Panda donated. How much was it? It was $2, and you said we will never use the donate button. Also, this is for the topping on the pizza. Thank you, Cheeseman Panda. Thank you, Cheeseman Panda. Protospasm donated $3.72. Protospasm says, uh, not showboating, just my donation numbers didn't make sense to me anymore. This number seems right now. So Protospasm, wait, so hold on, wait. What is that? What is the running total there? Now, Protospasm has where's the all-time, uh, wait, where is it? Or the, alright. Sorry, I can't even like read right now. Oh, plus I was reading the wrong thing. But Protosasm, Cheeseman Panda. Thank you guys. Did I mention I appreciate your support and your generosity? All right, I don't know if I can even continue. I don't even know if I can continue working on this right now. What do you guys want to do right now? Do you guys want to see me like try and continue and like try and figure out what these buildings need in order to like like seem cohesive and work together like in the full big picture, or would you guys rather try to do something else? Would you rather, I don't know, let me know. Oh, 11 nice. um yeah, I don't know. If I'm gonna be like only quasi capable of actually accomplishing anything right now, I might as well at least be working on what you guys wanna see. So I can continue on with the village. I can continue on with the happy birthday to the two adventurers, by the way. Now I can um all right, I think I can't. I'm not gonna solve the. I'm not gonna solve the situation with the buildings right now. So I'm gonna keep that in my mind. But I also have to just. I also just have to like go do something else now instead. And by do something else, I just mean. I think I'm gonna add like yeah. So excuse me. Kerbal Space Program. Um. Hold on. I'm gonna switch over to Facecam for a second. I'm just gonna here. I'll kick it into away mode, and I'm gonna switch over to Facecam for a second to attend to something quite promptly. Something real quick. Uh, I'm going to let's see. I'm just gonna. I don't know. Maybe I'm opening Steam for no particular reason. Uh, I just I have to download something, and I need to. I think I need to input my credentials. Actually, I might just automatically log in. I might just automatically log me in. I don't know. I haven't done this in a while. I I haven't been buying as many games lately, so I haven't been like cracking open Steam as much. I I All right, sorry, one second. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Sorry, like I said, I'm a mess, and I'm sorry because I try and be a little more composed or like put together on while on stream. All right, I will get back. I'll get right back to work in just a moment. I'm going to. I'm just. I don't know. This. All right. Yeah. No, I do have to type in. All right. I'm gonna turn off the microphone for 1 second. I'm not going anywhere though. I'll be right back. Yeah, I remember what my password was. That's cool. Oh, did I? Could not connect to Steam network. Could be due to a problem with your internet connection or the Steam network. Does anyone know if Steam is like down right now or something? I don't know what that's about. Like I said, I haven't been on Steam a ton lately, so uh um so is that wait, actually, yeah, I might as well make it official. Hold on. Uh so strawpoll.me uh what do uh, game dev Kerbal space program create poll. Doop doop. All right, so I mean, yeah, I mean, like if I guess let's find out. All right. um, all right. So Steam. All right. So Steam is working now. All right. Good. That's good. Yeah, it'd be unfortunate if Kerbal Space Program won and oh hey I'm not gonna pronounce your name correctly. Papai Prosokvashino. I'm pretty good at Unity, I guess. Like I I've made a fair number of projects in it. Like I'm not like the best like Unity dev of all time by any stretch, but I I know a fair amount of it. I know a good amount of it. So do you have like a question or something? I'd be happy to help. Sorry, I'm in Facecam right now because in the background I am searching for a thing. Let me see. How do I how do you even look for things on this site? Oh, there it is. All right, so it's Kerbal, yeah. Oh wow. It's $30. All right. Really? It's in early access right now? Hmm. Weird. All right. I guess so. um, is Kerbal Space Program winning the vote? It is actually. Um, um, so yeah, I should probably stop flying under game dev now because I'm not game deving right now, which is unfortunate because whatever. No, it's fine. I won't complain. Well, actually, I guess. Well, no, I'll stay under game dev for a little while longer because even once I get like I have to download Kerbal. So all right. So right. I can start doing that. So $30. Yikes. Sure. Uh, purchase for myself. Um. Oh shoot! I hope I don't have to like punch in like. Ah, sorry. One second. I have to punch in I have to punch in like purchase information and stuff. Sorry. Sorry. Just one second. Sorry. Sorry. um. All right. um. 4313. Oh wait, no, I should not be saying this out loud. Sorry, I'm gonna turn off my microphone for one second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Uh, hmm. So, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, I'm punching in more details. Sorry, this. The awkward thing about streaming is that like you can't just like not be streaming for like a minute, right? So like when you do like when you have to do like quick boring things, you have to do them online, which is great. My favorite. Um, doop doop. So I apologize for the brief boringness that we are experiencing here and now. It will not be much longer. Is the silver lining, I suppose. So doop doop. My phone number. And all right, yeah, good, good and stuff, and I will get back to it in just a moment. Just a moment, I say. Just a moment. Alright, we're almost there. So close we are. So close. Alright, sorry, 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm not going anywhere. Uh, so, doop-a-doop. Yes, install. Yes, please do install. Please to be installing. Alright, so, wow, that's, yeah, it's gonna take, I'm guessing it'll take at least a little while to install, right? Because it's not, was it like 3 gigs or something like that? Alright, oh, sorry, I scrolled up in chat, so I wasn't even like watching chat. The, alright, cool. So, alright, sorry about that. Let's get back to stuff. Let's get on with, oh, actually, yeah, it says it's not actually going to take that long to download. But we have enough time to do some stuff, I bet. So, should I even? Yeah, no, I can bust out these cards pretty fast. Because these cards are going to be simpler. There might not even be like actually any people at these. So like, oh yeah, question about Unity. You want to make an animation for a button. Just want to scale it so animation has 1 frame with scale modification. Scaling it immediately, but it won't work. Huh. Are you using what version of Unity are you using? Because I know they just switched to a new. Oh no, actually it was like I was gonna say they just switched to it, but actually it was a while ago. It was in like version 4.6 that they introduced the new UI system, and I actually haven't used that before. So, yeah, if it's using the new UI system, well, actually no. To be honest, in general, like Unity UI is not the best thing Unity has going for it. Like I mean, it could be that if you're using version 5. Okay, so yeah, so a current version. Don't make an animation. You can just call a function that sets actually that yeah. So that's actually kind of like along the lines of what I was gonna say is like, uh, oh, so it is yeah, okay, yeah, kind of like what Asada was saying. It might be worthwhile instead of asking Unity to do something for you, just like be direct, right? Like so in the case like if you're just trying to make something a different size, like just make it a different size. Don't like ask Unity to make it a different size for you. Just like tell it to be a different size. I from what I heard, like the UI system in in Unity now is supposed to be like much improved over like the previous iterations, but I mean like I don't know. I guess without having tried it myself, I wouldn't know how true or otherwise that would be. Um, oh, how big are people going to be here? Sorry, I just so hey, I feel like capable again. I feel like I'm not dying anymore. Um, in a good way. Um, um, yeah, so these did I say thank you earlier? Did I say thank you guys for your charitable donations? I don't know. Now that my brain is working again, I would like to just reiterate that I like you can kind of tell like it has like a profound effect on me, the fact that you are also so generous and so willing to donate your hard-earned money. So thank you. I don't I'm like I said earlier, I'm not going to be able to say thank you enough, so I'm probably just going to say it a lot instead. Um, uh, so all right, but yeah, where's I have a layer in here somewhere. I think for I might still have a layer for the yeah, these adventures. I'm gonna get rid of this though because I whoops, nope, not that. I'm gonna get rid of this because I think I'm gonna use no, stop. I'm going to get rid of this because I think I want to bring them back as a different scale instead. So I'll do something similar where if I go into the like one of those images that has what? Oh, Trivanicus is not a mod. Really? Really? Huh? That's true. All right, sure, why not? um. So yeah, thank you. Good suggestion. Uh. Uh. I if I didn't literally like I didn't literally have to pick myself up off of the ground. So I in that regard I didn't like faint, I guess in like in yeah, so I didn't like lose muscle control, I guess. But like there was a certain point at the stream where I was like I'm streaming. I was like it was like this weird realization like oh where like it was like one of those like it felt like waking up. So like I think I literally had forgotten to breathe for a little while, and I think no, it occurred to me like I probably could have collapsed. I probably could have like just fallen and then like I almost even said out loud like if at some point you hear a thump and I'm just like on the ground or like I'm just not on camera and the stream just keeps going, I'm probably fine. I'm probably just passed out. I I apologize in advance for if that ever happens because I try and stay conscious while streaming. But if that does ever happen, I thank you in advance for whatever donation was whatever donation has that impact on me. All right, so resize. I think I'm gonna put this to like 60%, because they're gonna be kind of tiny. Uh, so then, yeah, let's. So the mid near ground layer. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Is well, I guess I can do it here as well as there. Uh, layer, flip horizontal. Uh, yeah. So I think the I don't know. I'm thinking about something like around this size for the for the character for like the pupils in the backgrounds. So so it'd be kind of like this, I guess. So yeah, and these would just be like various like like just people like strolling about. um, so yeah, I think this would like set them a little bit further into the background, which I kind of like. Uh, yeah. Um, Actually, I'm gonna see what that looks like actually in game though, and I'm gonna do that by how I'm going to. So I'm gonna take these characters. I'm gonna put them on the ground. That would be good for starters. Is that they're not covered up by anything, are they? No, that's valid. Uh oh the hmm. The positioning is a little weird. Yeah. So maybe I shouldn't make them quite so small. Yeah. The perspective is off, right? Yeah. So okay. Yeah, maybe it is closer to like. I feel like they should. I feel like if these characters are like 80% scale, like, I feel like the characters in the background should be smaller than 80%. But wait, what if I just hmm. No, I don't know. I could just change what? I could just reposition this character. No, that wouldn't really necessarily do it because it's like it's not just this. It's not just this character. It's the chicken peddler and the watermelon merchant that they just stand like really tall. I guess. I don't know. Maybe yeah. Maybe I don't have to go so small then. All right. So instead of that, let's resize. I don't know. Like let's just try 80%. Maybe 80% was correct or something. Also, let's just flip the image here. Copy. Uh, yeah. So, huh. Alright, I'll put in like both versions and I can do like comparison. Uh, yeah, because like the weird thing is like, and maybe it's just like maybe I just did this to myself and like I set it up weird because like I put like the oh well actually that's one thing I could do if I need to is I could just slide the mid ground layer up a few clicks because if I just move if I move this layer up then you know I could wait let me try that real quick. Uh, oops, wait, hold on. What was that? So if we did keep characters this size, then they would be positioned. Yeah, actually, I think regardless of what I do, I kind of have to do that because as it is, the I don't know, the positioning is just a little weird. Um, so all right, let's hide the near ground for a second. Let's deselect. Let's take the mid ground itself and just move it up. Just move it up. Just I don't know how far. Like if I move it up too much, it'll get cut off by the top of the screen. But that's fine. I can just like change the sizes of the roofs and stuff. Um, I mean, I try not to go unnecessarily to the top of the screen. Oh wait, no. You know what I'll do? Hold on, wait. Let's do it this way. Let's show the mid near ground, show the near ground, show the adventures, and let's figure out where in perspective these characters would have to be in order to work like in perspective. So I think they'd have to be at least about this high to not look weird relative to the other characters. Actually, let's look at the background too. Yeah, that's probably fine. Alright, so let's hide the near ground, hide the adventures. Alright, so in order for in order for them to not look weird here, then in order for them not to be floating, then uh, um, uh, oh, could oh, Steam? Yeah, I'm Binry on Steam. I'm Binry on pretty much everything. So if you ever want to get in contact with me, just look up Binry. I occasionally, like, only on rare occasion has the name Binry ever been taken. So there are some circumstances where I'm not Binry on a certain place. So if you, there are a few scenarios wherein you might contact a Binry and it's not in fact me. But in pretty much every other place, you can assume that if you find Binry, it's probably me. Uh, so, um, so yeah, mid ground. So yeah, so in order for the mid ground to work, actually, I guess I don't have to move it up that much, right? I only have to move it up like this high, and then it makes enough sense. At least here, there might be, yeah, and if there's anything lower than that that doesn't make sense, I can always fix that separately. So yeah, I think I'm probably gonna do that, I guess. And I'll just like lower the buildings a little bit so that they don't go too high off the screen, and in that way, I can put the characters smaller. I just feel like that's probably going to be better, and I will test this too. I won't just assume. So like yeah, for this stuff, I'm gonna I think just like crunch it down a little bit. So just like make it a little bit shorter, and I do have to, of course, I have to touch stuff up so that doesn't like, you know, because there are those like weird streaky seams now. That one's fine. This one's a little crunched. Oops, nope, wrong tool. um, that one's only a little crunched. It's not too bad. We'll bring it down, and then was there one other? I thought there was like one other that was hitting the top. Oh, just those. Okay. Oh, is this one? That one's like That one's just grazing the top. That one's just barely, just almost making the top. All right, so yeah, yeah. So the thing I wanted to do is spill uh here. I just want to see how this looks. I just want to see what this would look like, just to check. Oh yeah, so for one thing, the background layer. I either want to bring up the background layer as well, or yeah, because some of the I might not want to bring up like the whole background layer, but I think I want to bring up the lower part of the background layer because I'm pretty sure some of the positioning of the like the height of the background layer was based on the height of the foreground layer. So um, let's do what? Let's huh. Well, I won't worry about that yet. I'm pretty sure that is something that I have to worry about, but I'm not going to worry about it yet. First, I'm going to do what? I'm going to try seeing what these layers look like, scooshed and exported. So, copy that file, open, uh, projects, journey, backgrounds, the oh, how many games do I have on Steam? We can look at my Steam, right? It's not going to show any like confidential information if we look at my Steam, right? I have a few games on Steam. I have 334 because I like games and I like Steam games. This is the list of games that I haven't played enough that I want to play enough. Some of these I haven't even played at all. Oh, I should put. Oh, not that one. I don't like that one. Uh, remove from favorites. Oh, I should uninstall it too. Delete local content. Is that the same as uninstalling? Yeah. Delete. Okay. uh, where's the new one? Oh, hey, look at that one. Hey, look at that. Look at that one. Add to favorites. Okay. Uh, uh, oh, do I own Antichamber? Because that's one of the ones that I want to play. Oh man, I own Antichamber. Huh. If you'd asked me if I owned Antichamber, I probably would have said no. But apparently I do. Alright, so this is the mid ground. Yeah. So I don't actually want to put these characters on the mid ground. But I want to see what it would look like in the simulation with those characters at that height. So unsquish those layers. Unsquish. Save that. Yeah, so I just want to see what it would look like if we run the script with it looking as such. So, excuse me. Yeah, so in terms of like the size of the players, like is that how I would want it to look? And honestly, like I feel like I'd actually want them to be a little bit bigger and a little bit yeah, a little bit bigger. So I think actually I don't have to bring the mid ground layer up quite so high. Um, yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of should, considering how tiny the doors are on those houses. Like, I probably should. Like this, I should either keep the mid ground layer raised up, or like make the doors bigger or something. Because I think right now it doesn't quite make sense how it is. But yeah, I think I can make those characters bigger than I sized them down to 60%, and I think that was too far. I mean, it's possible that I shouldn't have sized the merchants down to 80%, but whatever. Yeah, so I'll size these. I don't know. Maybe I'll size them to like 70% or something instead. Like there might be like an in between value that that works better. All right, so let's yeah, so let's actually here we can stop the script again and let's undo, 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 d z z z z z z z z z z z. Yeah. Okay. Because now let's oh yeah, let's undo that as well. Undo, save that again, just to put it back to what it was. So yeah, how big is this? This is 80%, right? So let's try. Uh, let's try 70, 75 maybe 70, 75%. Let's see how that goes. So yeah, let's replace this with this, and yeah, let's see where the positioning feels right for the height of the adventures. Yeah, that actually seems about right. And then how does that seem for the yeah, so like this seems like an okay position for the characters on this layer, but then if you look like how big this character is relative to the door directly behind, like I feel like the doors should probably be a little bit bigger, which would not be that hard. Like I can just basically just like, I don't know. I might just leave it like that, honestly. Maybe there are like hobbits in here as well. Uh, um, oh, sorry. Game Maker Studio and Rust. Well, those are fine titles from what I gather. Sorry, my mouse stopped working for some reason. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Uh, wow, a lot of birthdays today. Uh, so, um, sorry, I'm just catching up on chat. I had zoned out for a little while. Uh, all right, so yeah, I I probably just don't care about the doors. They're just hobbits that live here. There are a lot of they're nocturnal hobbits, right? You don't see them out and about, but there are a lot of hobbits that live in this village, and they're all indoors sleeping right now, which is why there are all the tiny doors in this village. I think is what I'm gonna. That's gonna be my explanation for what's happening here, because then I don't have to like reposition any of that stuff. So let me try just one more time. I'm gonna see how this looks. So I'm gonna smoosh these layers together, copy, paste, save, and then let's try running the script again. Doop-a-doop. So, how does that look? That looks about okay. That's kind of like what I was kind of hoping for, mostly. So there will only be people, like this is the, like there won't be any people further away than this, than like what we see here. Like we'll see people in the foreground, and like the characters that we see in the background won't even necessarily look like that per se, but the there will be people in like roughly that position, and they might look like that. I don't know, or I don't know. Well, I think they're going to be like, they might look like low level adventurers. So, uh, yeah. Um, I, yeah. All right. I like this. I like this. I think this is working out. I think we're going in the right direction. Uh, so let's do what? Let's yeah, let's set up those I'm not gonna. So those people that I'm temping in, like I'm not actually adding them now. I'm gonna add them some other time. But we'll we yeah. So we're at least in a good place. We don't have to move stuff around in order to add them. So we can move ahead with what we're working on. So let's yeah, we can stop the script again. Undo the addition of those characters. Save this. Undo the smooshing of those characters. Undo. What are these layers? We can probably get rid of these layers. I don't think I actually need these right now. Nuke. What was this layer? Oh yeah. I mean, we can get rid of both of these layers too, actually. I'll leave the mid-near ground in just for fun, I guess. Alright, so I was gonna... Right. So I was going to add the booths to the mid-ground. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. And... Do-do-do-do. Whoops, what layer am I on? Oh, what... Yikes. It's always creepy when you realize, like, you were drawing on a layer that you can't actually see. It's like, who knows what you accidentally did. Oh, yeah, and I was going to do... Oh, right. That's why I was doing all of that in the first place, is that I wanted to see, like, roughly what the scale should be for these characters. So, I think that's about right. So we'll have these booths set up as such. And, oh yeah, so we need both of the wood colors. Because we need the shading tone as well. And then same for here. I should probably do this on a separate layer, but whatever. I can fix it up later. I just won't worry about the ground plane right now. I'll just if I just ignore the ground plane entirely, then it'll be easy enough to come back at the end and fix that up. So, alright. Setting up booths. Yeah, like I said before, I'm not going to get nearly as detailed or intentional about, like, what these booths are, or, like, you know, what type of... Like I said before, there probably aren't even going to be people at these booths necessarily, but I don't know. I might add that at some point, maybe. But for starters, I think I'm just gonna have like the booths here, and then like I don't know. Oh yeah, so for like the roofing, or for like the umbrella thing that goes over them, I guess like I might want to use similar colors to the ones that I use on the roof, on the roofs on the other layers. So let's do what? So what layer am I on? Why am I not? Oh, I have the zero opacity thing going on again. It's so weird when that happens. It's like all of a sudden I just can't control. Like I'm pressing the buttons and it's just not doing anything. It'd be really nice if that stopped happening, but no. Okay. So in the near ground we have alright, so we have like blues and whites and lavender for some reason, red. Alright, let's I guess we'll just do something similar. Okay, what are the color differences between these layers? So like this, for example, goes from 2692 to 2183. Alright, so drops down by like 9 or so. Wait, what did it start as? 92 down to like 83, I guess. Uh, so, oh yeah, and maybe to, just because, it might look a little weird without, oh yeah, yeah, I was actually just gonna mention that, Cheeseman Panda. I just, it's like, the reason, yes, my normal game dev streaming hours are between like 10 and 6 most days. So I was just thinking like I should probably at least finish up the day. But I instead of so like basically like when I'm done, instead of stopping the stream, I'm just going to switch it over to Kerbal Space Program instead, right? I mean, I could do that basically now. I just want to like I'd been streaming under game dev and I was streaming under game dev and I even lost some time because I like had that because I nearly blacked out that one time and so I felt like I should yeah I felt like I should at least like put in a little more game dev before the end of the day but yeah that was all that was about yeah and that's the other thing I checked chat to see if you were still here because I was like because if we were gonna do it, I didn't want you to miss it. So, what if, yeah, like was that? Sorry, yeah, we did take that poll earlier, um, and I guess so. I could play some tonight, but and then I guess Cheeseman Panda. Yeah, what time zone are you in actually? Like what time is it where you are right now? Just out of curiosity. Uh, doop doop. Sorry. Uh, Norwegian. Oh yeah, we did go over that. Well, you said you were from you said you're from that area. You didn't. It's a. Oh okay. Oh really? Okay. Uh. All right. So yeah, cool. So it's like just that's like a 5 hour difference from where I am. So I yeah. So yeah, what would you rather do, Cheeseman Panda? I like if people. I feel bad that I asked about Kerbal Space Program and like some people were enthusiastic about it. So I might like. Would you rather I play some like now, or just like wait completely, or like yeah? What are your thoughts on that matter? I'm deferring to your to your preferences, I guess in this regard. So 80 down to 80. Actually, I'll go slightly less than 9 points. I'll go to like 73. Oops, wrong way. Doop doop. Doop doop doop. Uh, all right. Sorry, I was like reading chat, like I like I really shouldn't ask direct questions. Like I try and avoid asking direct questions as much as possible because like sometimes I'll ask a direct question, and then I don't know, for some reason my brain will be like, you asked a question, now you should wait for an answer. But of course, like with stream delay and everything, like I can't wait for answers, and like there's no guarantee that the person actually even heard the question and is ever actually going to respond. So I really can't get in the habit of doing that, but that's one habit that I haven't broken yet. So I still do that from time to time. I apologize. Um, so so yeah. What else? All right. So what the what? So that this all right. So yeah, I'll put like I don't know. I'll put like a pile of red cabbage, which is actually like purple. This will, if anyone cares for like lore purposes, this this stand is this stand sells red cabbage, which is actually I guess a little redder than that. It's like I think around this color. That's a little too vibrant. This is supposed to be like set in the background, so it's supposed to be a little bit. No, I guess actually red cabbage is a little bit redder than that. It's like a it's like a deep reddish sort of color. Uh, um, actually, I guess it's actually technically a little redder than that. I know the color of red cabbage. Not that it matters, but I know the color of red cabbage very well because I have it for breakfast every day. Cabbage for breakfast. Nom 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 nom. No, maybe it is purple, more purple than this. Uh, it's a very interesting color, which is partly what I like about it. No, less purple. All right, I should stop. It really doesn't matter what color, whether this red cabbage is like the exact right color or not. Um, so wait, hold on. I can do a better job of drawing them though. Doop doop. Yes, that is what it means to batten. Yes, there you go. Lauren. Uh, uh, if you're ever lost at sea, Lauren is the person you want with you. Lauren knows how to. Lauren knows what to do to the hatches. Uh, or something that doesn't sound as dumb as what I just said. I meant that as a compliment. It just came out sounding dumb because I'm an awkward person, and when I say things, they sound dumb. Excuse me. All right. These are red cabbages. Obviously, everyone's like, yeah, of course they're red cabbages. What else would they be? Uh, what the what? Doop doop. So I don't think I ever got a straight answer from Cheeseman Panda, but did you guys? I know Cheeseman wasn't the only one who voted for Kerbal Space Program earlier. So did you guys want to? Did you guys still want to do that, or let me know. I again I have to apologize for how just freaking out of it I've been today. I I think I literally like almost passed out. I think like in hindsight I'm pretty sure I I'm pretty sure my brain like literally stopped working for a little while. I know I joke sometimes that my brain stopped working, but I think it literally stopped working for a little while. So I apologize about that. It's been a weird day. But I did mention Kerbal Space Program earlier, and it is installed now. It's fully downloaded and everything. So if we want to do like rocket science, then we can do rocket science. So let me know. Uh, Otherwise, I'm content to continue on with this too, because apart from the fact that I nearly died, I I'm having a wonderful time. uh, yeah, he said what to do tomorrow, but he didn't say. Is that code or something? Like I've never played Kerbal Space Program before, so if that answers the question of whether I should play whether because what I asked him was like, is it okay if I play it tonight? Because he said he was leaving, and I was like, is it okay if I play it tonight? Like he seemed adamant about it, and like so if he wanted to be there from the very beginning, like, well, I was kind of hoping he would tell me, and I didn't get a straight answer from him. So what I'm yeah, so like I don't care about tomorrow, but like he never really gave me a clear idea of what. Okay, uh, yeah, so I guess I don't know. Uh, Let me well yeah, let me maybe I will finish up these stands. I mean I can stop at any time. Like what I'm doing right now is not urgent, so uh you guys oh yeah, Cheeseman Panda, how's it going? Oh, you want to see the beginning? Alright. How's it going, Cheeseman Panda? Welcome back. um alright. Uh We've all heard that before, Cheeseman Panda. Can you restart your game in Can you restart your game in Kerbal Space Program? Because I could still like I could still play today and play from the beginning tomorrow, unless there's some reason that I can't do that. Uh, so yeah, like I said, I will make good on my offer to play Kerbal Space Program if you guys are super into it. Uh, because I'm a man of my word. I say that like jokingly, but I do try and keep my promises. So, uh, uh, tell you what, if you guys can, I'm gonna keep game deving until you guys until there's a riot. If you guys riot for Kerbal Space Program, I'll switch to Kerbal Space Program when that happens. As soon as that happens, I'll just like throw my laptop across the room. No, that won't help. I'll just I'll just Alt F4 all of my programs. um, and then we can switch right over. Whoops. Doop doop. So actually, how about this? I'll switch as soon as either you guys riot or we hit the riot event in side quest. If one of those things happen, then we'll switch over to Kerbal Space Program. I'm doing the same thing I was doing before, which is not good. I keep rendering these things from like a top-down perspective when they're not. They're really not supposed to be rendered from a top-down perspective. I like really got to stop doing that. Like, it's really not like helpful to keep doing that. It's in fact quite detrimental to the fact that I'm trying to render this in like a realistic manner. Not realistic, but like a geometrically feasible manner. So, all right. Okay. All right. Well, that is very considerate of you guys. That is very considerate of you, Lauren. So how about this? I'll say, if you guys want, I will play whatever game. Let me know if you need a list of possible games. I'll play like any game that's any game that any game you that I have that you guys want to see, or so like, or any like free to play game, because those ones of course I like have. This I'll leave this on screen as like the list of like these are the ones that I would probably be most into. And then there's a lot of them too. I have a lot of games. I have a lot of games. A lot of them. Lot of games. Uh, I yeah, I have very little idea of what Kerbal Space Program is. From what I gather, you like build spaceships or something, or like rocket ships. That's the extent of my knowledge about the game. And there are little cute things in the game, right? There are little characters that are adorable. Uh, I might have that. I might be wrong on that one. There might not be any cute, adorable characters in the game. Uh, um, all right. So all I'm really waffling on right now is the banners and the contents of these carts, which one of them could be empty. Like they don't all have to be like full up. So for the banner, I'll just like, yeah, whatever. This is fine. This one's lightly blue or whatever. And it goes like so. Doop. Actually, I'll make it slightly, yeah, more like that. Doop. Kerbals! Alright. So Kerbals are the adorable things. Alright. I now know like about twice I now know like twice as much about the game as I did a moment ago. The things are called Kerbals, and now yeah, that is everything that I know about the game. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Uh, mhm. So, oh yeah, so slightly darker tone. Wait, 80, 70 something. Doop doop. Uh, Whatever, that's fine. No, I'll make it slightly darker. I think some of the times I say, like, whatever, that's fine. I'm not actually saying that I think it's fine. I think at this point, it's gotten to the point that, like, I say it because I want to know if I am actually okay with it. And the quickest way to find out if I'm actually okay with it is to tell myself that I'm okay with it and see if that rings true or not. So if you hear me say like, "Oh, that's totally good," and then I immediately change it, I think it's because I think it's because I was just testing myself. Is it actually good or um, I think I might leave this cart empty. Not just not going to put anything on it. All right, this one. Doop doop. Uh, this one looks weird. Oh, I know what looks weird about this. It doesn't. There's nothing to break the edge of the table, so it's just like the edge of the table never like happens because it's just like there's nothing there. So I'm just gonna break that. Yeah, like so. I don't know if that makes sense per se, but I'm going with it anyways. All right, so then this one will have just like I don't know, just like a reddish banner is fine. These this is apparently the French district with the the blue, white, and red uh, banners. Um, or is it? Wait, no. What? Yeah, it's the French flag is blue, white, and red. Or I mean, it might be red, white, and blue, but like it's like it's like three bands of colors, and then they're like roughly these colors, right? I think maybe I might be making that up. And then whatever. It's apparently that we're apparently doing that. Uh, so oh 72. All right. So I didn't get the right color last time. Oops. Doop doop. All right. So what is this one gonna have? This one can have indistinct gray items. Yeah, one thing I was thinking is like it might make sense to have like an armor or something. So maybe like I won't render it out like in full detail or anything, but maybe this shop or this booth is like the armor, like where you can get like metal stuff. Like I don't know. Oh, fur trader was another one that I was like I could do that, but like some people don't like fur, so I'm not in a hurry to do that one. I'm not like aching to do that one. Uh, yeah. So, uh, I'm just gonna draw the edge here, just because I'm a cheater, and whatever. Uh, I don't know. I probably don't need to do that. I just like with this other one, like it's just the geometry, the quote unquote geometry was like not looking right. So I just feel like that will be slightly better. I guess I can widen this actually. That might help slightly. Or not really. Okay, so yeah, I don't know exactly what like this is going to be per se, but I will say it's going to be grayish, and I don't know. I don't know what else to say. So it'll be like, oh wait, that's not grayish. That's like too light. So it'll be like, I don't know, a bunch of like indistinct like silver goods. Maybe these are shields or something. I don't know. And then I don't know. It's like, yeah, whatever. And I guess I can I can shade them slightly. I'm not gonna. I mean, like if it was like metallics, typically I would do a light like a highlighting as well. I'm not gonna do any of that. So whatever it is, it's kind of implied. It's not as explicit. So cool. I'm going to now copy and replace this because that was. I mean, I could sprinkle a few more of these in if I felt like it. Like I could put some in other places on this layer, but I'm not strongly inclined to per se. Oh, what just occurred to me is how big these are relative to the doors. So I kind of ruined the idea of the Hobbit door, or like I'm kind of like blowing the scale off of that. So I think I'm gonna do a quick pass and shrink these down a little bit. I might keep the cabbage like tremendously large, but I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna bring down the roof a little bit. Yeah, should have thought of that sooner, but I did not. So I'm gonna bring down the roofs a little bit, and I'm going to bring down the height of the thing itself. I should probably shrink them in a little bit too. So just so that they don't seem like oblong or not oblong, but like strangely wide relative to the ones in the foreground, because like I don't want to give any of the context cues to like tell the wrong story, I guess. This is probably fine how it is, I guess. Probably don't have to worry about this, but I don't know. Doop-a-doop. Oops, I am editing the wrong image. I am editing the raw file, not the layered file. So copy all of this, put it back here, and then oh yeah, the ground. I didn't fully smooth out the ground. You know what? I'm gonna actually move this down too. I'm gonna move it like shift it actually like down. Yeah. The other one I think is okay. Yeah, this one just seemed a little high. Deselect. All right. Cool. So, yeah. Oop. And then, yeah, so now the cabbage, I guess, kind of like runs up to the brim. It's partially obscured by the flappy cover or whatever. All right, so yeah. So that's a little more realistic, because like if the stands are that size, then the people who attend the stands could reasonably fit within this door. So, I mean, there's this tiny door over here, which that's a Hobbit door. That one is undeniably a Hobbit door, so we're not going to worry about that one. But the rest of them should be okay. Save that. Cool. So, I think I mean, there's a lot more to do on this. I mean, there's not a lot more to do on like this specific part of the environment, but like there's more to do with respect to like we haven't hooked up like the tech for the pedestrians, and what else we haven't. Oh, you know what just occurred to me is that I mean hypothetically we could no, I was gonna say we could cheat the pedestrian layer by just covering up their legs, just like putting in like shrubberies or whatever, or like just various. Oh, vegetation. I didn't put vegetation in the midground layer. Or if whatever vegetation is in the midground layer is like leftover placeholder vegetation, which I guess is actually okay. No, there's not very much of it. I'll probably want to place at least a little bit more of it. So that's one thing that I should do to the midground layer. But then, yeah, so in terms of in terms of oops, wrong layer. In terms of what else, this like the the village itself needs. There's there's less and less. The uh, the transitions, I guess, are a thing. Because I've been saying I want to do the transitions from the river into the village and from the village into the snow. I don't necessarily have to do that because one of the other things on my backlog is to actually I don't even know if it's in my backlog exactly, but it should be in my backlog. Is to support environments without transitions, and so I could just treat like I could like if I felt like being cheaty, I could just treat this as a environment without a transition. And then we would, whenever we went to the village, we would just like teleport to the village. I don't necessarily want to do that because, like I said, I do want to make those transitions. So, sorry, I'm just like cleaning up at this point. I should go grab the vegetation colors and do the vegetation while all right, so I'm gonna put in a new layer for the vegetation that we're putting in while we clean up. So yeah, maybe there is vegetation here. But then hide that for a second because I'm gonna get rid of this temp stuff that we had plopped in. I should keep this. I should keep the ground plane relatively even to the extent that I can. Like, there's no point in like pulling it up higher than it needs to be. So yeah. Doop doop. Alright, so vegetation. I should be using a slightly bigger brush. Otherwise it'll look too flimby. Oh, I'm in the wrong layer. So yeah, art stuff. Anyone got any questions? Anyone got super important burning questions they need answered? Any great mysteries that the universe has not revealed yet unto you? If I can impart some knowledge, I'd be happy to do so. Let me know. Otherwise, I'm also happy to just talk about shrubbery. Shrubbery! I think my favorite thing about shrubbery is when it's really soft. Sometimes you walk through shrubbery and it's like, ow, this is prickly, and that's no fun. How can you teach yourself pyrokinesis? That is an excellent question, and you have come to the right place. Is a claim I really wish I could substantiate. Wouldn't that be great if I could? I can wait, hold on. I can teach you the secrets of pyrokinesis. That is a claim I'm willing to substantiate. Hold on, wait. 1 second. I just need to switch over to. Wait, actually, hold on 1 second. What was it? It's okay. I got this. Just 1 second. Sorry, I'm switching over to Facecam because there's some setup work that is involved. But in just a moment, all will be revealed unto you. What? Don't autocorrect me. I'm doing magic here. Don't autocorrect the magic. Uh, doop doop. Sorry, this is gonna work. It just takes a lot of focus. So the first rule of pyrokinesis, it takes a lot of focus. It takes a lot of focus. Um, it takes a lot of focus, and it also it helps if you get good search results the first time, so you don't have to spend undue amounts of time looking stuff up. That is the second rule of pyrokinesis is, and not just pyrokinesis, but life in general. Things go faster the better you you are at search queries. Not that I'm looking anything up. Of course, everything I teach you will be 100% legit and real, and not at all staged or made up. Let's see. Let's see here. Sorry, just one second. We're almost there. So, wait, got it. I got it. I got it. I got this. Hua! Did it work? Wait, hold on. How did that line up? I can't actually see it at the same time. As a... Hua! How's that? Alright. That's how you pyrokinesis. I'm glad we covered that. Oh, is it? Hey, I didn't say I had complete control over the pyrokinesis. I just said I can make fire. I can make fire with my mind. If you want to learn the secrets of how to control pyrokinesis, yeah. So, I was trying to think if there's a way that I could like preview it and get it lined up before I actually revealed it on the camera, but I don't think there's a way that I could have used OBS. Because if I was seeing it on OBS, I would have been seeing it. Then you guys would have been seeing it too. So, all right. Yeah, no. If you want to know all the secrets of OBS, that I'm still learning. So I'll get back to you once I figure out how to use it quite as effectively as it could be used. Doop. Time is now 6:35. I've been streaming for not quite 8 hours. I got a pretty late start today. I have been streaming for 44 hours so far this week. So I haven't been slacking off in the grand scheme of things. It's one of those things where like, if I stream late, I wake up late, so I start streaming late, so I stream late, I stream even later, and then it's just like a vicious cycle. Plus, I've been really like distracted this week with a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to. Oh yeah, I guess I might as well mention. I'm trying to find like journalists or game reviewers who would be interested to write about SideQuest, like in any capacity. Like it's like blog posts, and I don't know. I just think it's a cool project, and I want people to know about it. So my new routine. Yeah, so I mean I mentioned this at the beginning of my stream. My new routine is I have like in my spare time I come up with like a list of I track down as many journalists as I can that I think might be interested to write about SideQuest, and then I'm just putting little green blobs underneath all of these houses, which I guess is fine. It's a little too formulaic though. I should probably Should probably move this one to like the other side of the house or something. Uh, yeah. So I my morning routine now is I find journalists who or so yeah no so in the evenings I find journalists who I think would be interested who might be interested in writing about SideQuest. I really don't know who would be. And then in the morning, what I do is I set up I write out a message like hi, this is what SideQuest is. Would you be interested in writing about it? Sort of thing. And I have like 20 of them in a row. I start broadcasting, and then I hit send on all 20 of those things. The reason I do that is not because I'm a crazy person. If I was I mean, if I was a sane dev, right, the obvious thing would be just to send those emails at a different time. Like, why send them all in the morning? Or why not just send the emails in the evening? The reason I do that is because if for those of you who've never tried this before, when you send when you're trying to get people to when you're trying to when you're trying to do anything with a game that you're working on, what you want to do is you want to send that game to people. You want people to be able to play the game so that they can see what it's about, and so yeah, so they can like see. They don't have to like guess what it's about if they're going to write about it. They can see firsthand, and they can write a very well informed piece. In order to play SideQuest, I have to be online and streaming. In order for anyone in the world to play SideQuest, I have to be online and streaming. It's a weighty responsibility. It's one that I'm willing to take on, and it makes for a really weird schedule. So, like it's working, I guess, as far as I can tell. Like, it seems to be working out, but it's made for a really weird routine. And like, so for someone who occasionally has like difficulty, uh, beehive hairdos. I don't have any beehives hairdos in this game. Then again, I don't have any hairdos in this game. I feel okay about that though because there is a turtle that you can wear on your head in this game, so I feel like that's okay. I feel like we're okay in that regard. Oops. So, are we done with the vegetation here? Maybe. Oh no, we should do some on the other side of the screen. We don't have to do quite so much. Like I'm doing a lot here. It's like maybe this will be like less, maybe a little bit of vegetation, but not that much. Actually, no, I'll do it on the other side. Actually, no, I'm gonna skip it there. I'll just put a little bit here. Yeah, actually like I set up all the press stuff for SideQuest before PAX, but I just knew like with PAX even like there's probably gonna be enough news coming out of PAX that I didn't really want to compete with like with that stuff or like so like with once E3 comes around like I'll basically you know I'll probably stop again because like of course that's like there's just like basically a month after E3 where like all the news is dominated by like what was the hottest E3 news whatever blah 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 etc etc. So that's not for a while though, so we definitely have some time between now and then. And yeah, like I said, I think it's just about finding like the right person at the right time, right? It's like or like well, like I said, I think it's about finding the right person, and like you pointed out, it's about finding them at the right time, right? Because they're, like anyone who's under the gun, is not gonna be like, oh yeah, sure, I'll take a chance and spend some time writing a piece about this game that no one's ever heard of before that sounds crazy and like a, a tabletop MMO that plays through Twitch. Like, what does that even mean? But I don't know. It's like one of the most common comments I get about this game is, "Wow, I've never seen anything like that before," which is I take that as very high praise because like I said before in the stream, why are you still moving? Wow, apparently it saves all your keystrokes and continues to input them for like an hour after you let go of the button. Um, yeah, like I said earlier, I try very hard to come up with ideas that are original and that will like actually like push the medium of gaming in a fun new direction. So it's nice to hear that pays off sometime. And I think so. Like even if SideQuest isn't like game of the year all years for the rest of time, uh, I think there's something remarkable about it. I think like even if it's not even if like I'm not trying to get anyone to write a story like an advertisement for SideQuest. I'm not trying to get anyone to you know, like give it a 10 out of 10 or anything. What I'm asking, oh yeah, it's nice to see you, Nickel. I hope to see you again sometime. Yeah, no, basically what I'm asking is, for people for someone to be like, hey, look, here's a thing that's happening in gaming. It's like, that's literally my goal. And, because like, well, so one of the other comments that I've been getting is that, like other devs are telling me like, hey, look, I made this game. I was inspired by SideQuest to make this other game. I can name at least two. I can name exactly two two other devs who have projects that were directly inspired by SideQuest. And I mean, honestly, like I don't like I I I don't mean to sound braggy, but I don't mean I'm not saying this just to be boastful. But I also incidentally think that this is an excellent medium for games, and it's it's a medium that should have more games. And in order for it to have more games, like I think there need to be more people developing for this medium. So I want people. I think that's like part of what I want. Like kind of like how I want people to like learn about game dev streaming and like how cool game dev streaming is. I also want people to realize how cool like in-stream games could be. And I still don't know what to call them. Like overlay game, in-stream game, overlay game is probably the overlay game. I don't know. It doesn't sound very exciting, but I think it's like, do I regret putting up the donation button now? um, I'll regret putting up the donation button if I literally pass out because I'm standing on a small metal device, and like if I don't know necessarily. Well, okay, I'll put it this way. I have hard floors here. I don't have carpeted floors. So if I literally pass out, I could uh hopefully I land on something soft, I guess is what I'm saying. That would get me to regret a donation button. But no, I doing okay so far. Yeah, welcome back, Cheeseman Panda. Do you want to play some Kerbal Space Program, Cheeseman Panda? Because otherwise, I think I'm getting to a stage where I might say that this is okay for the evening, and I might move on to other parts of my evening, such as the part where I eat food because I haven't eaten anything all day since. Well, I had something for breakfast, uh, but yeah, we're like right around the 8 hour mark, which is usually right around my cue to start packing it up. Don't save. What is this? Alright, so this is all set. This is all good and well and glorious and wonderful. And so yeah, so what's the next thing I'm going to do with this? I think the next thing I'm going to do is put in that tech to get people walking in the opposite direction. I mean, I do still need to put in the transitions, like into and out of the town, or the village, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, either one. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna start wrapping it up. Thank you everyone for tuning in to watch the stream today. I'm sorry for that time where I like died and became completely like non-communicative and got really distracted for like Was that was a good like 15 minutes. We were out, right? It was. I was gonna say it's not my finest moment, but it's probably my least fine moment. I've literally never been less fine than that. I was. It's probably the closest I've been to death in a long time. Not to be too morbid, but um, all right. As my final act as streamer for this evening, I will look up another cool stream, and we can kick it over. Oh, I think I found one. We can kick it over in that direction. Otherwise, I'll reiterate how much I appreciate not just the donators, but all of you, especially the donators. But no, it's great to have you guys here. I It's way more fun to work on the internet than to work independently like by myself. So to everyone, have a wonderful whatever time of day it is where you are, and I hope to see you all again in the near future. Bye, bye guys, bye, bye, bye. All right, so now I'm gonna type HOSTDATGUY. Yesterday I typoed and it didn't work, which was embarrassing, but whatever. Blammo. Alright. Hopefully that works. Oh yeah, I should probably hit the stop button. Sometimes I hit the host command and that works for most of the people watching on PC, but I forget to stop streaming, and so people on mobile are still seeing this part, and that's dumb. But anyways, bye.